Okie dokie. So we've had requests for a cab tour a couple of times now. This, I must say, it is an impressive cab. I like it a lot. I have hit my head a few times on there though, when I've sat down and reached over the. Right, so obviously it's got the, let's turn them on. Obviously we've got the mirror cams on these. They are, so what are they? They're not brilliant in my opinion. They are not brilliant. They are better, I think, in these than they are in the DAF. Bearing in mind Mercedes were 3 years ahead of, they put theirs on in 2019 first, and DAF only brought them out in, do you know, it might be 4 years. Oh, DAF brought them out in 2023. Anyway, so I think they are better than DAF. So what we've got your cab mirrors, you've got your bendy lights, if you want a bendy light, that is. Cupboard space is absolutely insane. That one is full up, got all sorts going on in there. And I mean, it's full up. I mean, that's a full pack of 24 bottles of water. There was another full pack there. Then there's cleaning rolled there. They are big cupboards. And that's a smaller one, I think. I mean, this one, I've got a bag in there, right? My driver bag, which you carry everywhere. And I've still got oodles of space. I could put more stuff in there. You know, that'll fit over there. There's still more room. Lots and lots of room. This one's all I've got is my wash bag in it. Not as much room. Well, saying no to that, but not as much room as the middle one. Then again, we got over here, we got another bendy light. If we need a bendy light. What we got in here? Oh, we got all sorts in here. Bag of dirty washing, a coat, a bag for my camera stuff. A coat at the back. Another one, absolutely massive. And I'm standing on my tiptoes and I can't touch the back wall. That is huge, that cupboard. Absolutely vast. Then we have a microwave, which is really good. I really like that. I just made a coffee actually, so that's really good. This one, I got a bag of clothes, bunch of bananas, and behind the bag of clothes, actually, there's another pack of water, and I can't touch the back wall in this one either. The things are bloody massive. Little cubby holes behind your bed. This has got, it's got it on both sides. Charge point there, but they're all USB-Cs. I don't know how clear this is going to come out on here. This I love. I absolutely love this feature. That's got your night heater, your night cooler, your volume, your windows up and oh, sorry, that's sunroof actually. That's your lights. That's your mirrors if you want to put the mirrors on when you roll over in bed, see what's going on. There's your windows up and down. There's your door lock. That is actually a light, which is very bloody bright. You try not to touch that if you're touching the buttons. Over here you've got another power point there above this side of the bed. You know, it's vast. The thing's bloody massive. Here's got I found this by mistake, by just mooching around. I've actually got a table here, which I've used, which is pretty cool. Seats are right posh and all of that, right comfy they are. All sorts going on. That's heated as well, the passenger seat, funnily enough. But yeah, absolutely. Right, okay, I've got to work out that I don't use it very often. There you go. Excuse me. Sorry, I mean, it's night heater time, which means I'm getting a bit of a sore throat. So now I love this. I love these features. I mean, there's so much going on. There might be too much going on actually. Everything you need to do pretty much is on there. And you could control both sides. So the left side controls this panel, the right side controls your front screen. But you've got everything. I mean, your lighting. Click on the lighting button. You've got your exterior lighting, you've got your interior lighting, and there's a lot with it. There's a lot going on with it as well. This here, that is a picture of a couch. I'm sure you can see that. I'll move that up there. I get, or if I could do that, I get ambient orange lighting going on up there with my sunroof. You know, both sides, and it comes even the panels behind the bendy light over there behind the bed, and both sides of that as well, which is great in the evenings. Absolutely fantastic. And then you get this light here, which will come on automatic. They'll leave that will come on auto. And that's your blue lights, which I used to pay for. You know, I bought blue lights, but you've got them in LEDs going across the top. Absolutely fantastic. So you drive with them on at night. Whilst we're up here, you've got your cubby holes, 2 cubby holes, rather large one there, and then that one over there. That's full of paper. I'll leave all the paperwork in there. But yeah, lot going on. Lot going on indeed. It's a bit like a DAF. It makes things up as well. But you can check all sorts on here. You know, you've got all your setting buttons. Funnily enough, now this is done 20. I'll tell you exactly. 22,000 miles. This truck, right? That's all it's done. I've actually regened it already. It asked for a regen about 2 weeks ago. I'm like, geez, I ain't done 20,000 miles, 22,000 miles now. It's only 20,000 then. I've never done a regen on such a new vehicle so quickly, you know. I was quite surprised, but then it's obviously on top of itself. It goes really well. It does really well with AdBlue as well. Not really bad, not bad on AdBlue at all. So quite pleased with it. It's only got a tiny AdBlue tank. But yeah, so there's all your different things that you want. I mean, this is camera, but I don't. That's just your rear view camera, well, as it says, rear view camera. That's the only one I think I have access to. There is one to the left, but that's on a screen. Yeah, I could see that one already, but that doesn't come through. That's a retrofitted. But yeah, quite impressive. Electric handbrake with the hill hold. So, well, hold, you pull up to a set of traffic lights, push your foot down on the brake, and you get the hold symbol comes up here on the dash there. Yeah, really pleased, really impressed. My sat nav actually lives up here, but I move it down when I do, because it's been getting in the way of the filming. That sits up there perfectly on that. I can, oh right, so power sockets around here, or Apple Play. Again, these two here. That's power, that's for Apple Play, and I can put that up on this screen. So if I wanted to, if that sat nav dies, you can get a TomTom version for the phone for trucks and put it up on that screen, which is something I've been told about, something I might look into. But while I've got that, and that cost me a fortune, but it's 5 years old, it's doing very, very well. The only thing that packed up on it was the mount. The prongs, I don't know, but it just stopped giving itself power. It started playing right up. Took it out the mount, plugged it in direct. It's worked absolutely fine ever since. So yeah, so it's USB-Cs. So if you, like me, I've got a couple, well luckily this socket here, I've got USB-C sockets already, because I'd had a couple of new trucks, not newer, but a couple of new trucks that had USB-Cs in it, so I started to change all my stuff to USB-C. So, but yeah, 2 sockets there. You've got 24 volt. The bottom one isn't permanent live, top one is permanent live. Round here, this one's a permanent live as well, that one. But yeah, pretty cool actually. It's quite a lot of space. You stand up. I've got a sunroof, which is okay. If I take that, I cannot. You know what? I'm standing up. It might be a short ass. It might be me. Oh, look at that. Oh, I can close that off and all if I really, really wanna. But yeah, that's cool. That lifts up. Oh, that lifts up and goes back about 6 to 8 inches. So if you really want it open, excuse me, I'd have it open in the evenings. Excuse me, outside the winter, but it's very rainy up in Scotland. Anyway, on that note, guys, hopefully that's sufficient. I don't know. I'm not really sure what you want to see. I mean, but let me know if you want to see any more. Let me know. I'll have a go at doing a bit more when I get a bit of time. I'll catch up with you soon.